And we're back. All right, live. So let's go on to Scotland the Brave, looks like is what we were doing. So we're now in book 2. Okay. So can we just, for a warm-up, let's go through the 7-step polka. Okay. By the way, you guys rocked on Thursday night.
Oh, that was,
I know.
it was easy. Okay, so that was the second time. I'm telling you, that was about 50% less stressful.
Really?
Just because I know you guys, because I've never done that before.
Yeah.
So it gets easier, right?
It totally does.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's do the 7-step polka. We'll go through it slower for those that are reading the music. Okay, here we go. Ready? Low, remember? Low again. D2, Terry. Good. Val? Yeah.
That's the F, right?
Yeah. F sharp. Yeah, absolutely. Now try a D3, so a G, a low. Yeah.
I will fully get my fingers from the wrong places.
That's it. Got it. You got it.
That is the G that's supposed to. So the only thing is the A2, that's the
That's the C sharp.
the C sharp. So that's that.
Yeah. Actually, that's a C natural. Where's the C sharp?
So the C sharp.
It's
A
sharp
A,
towards your, yeah, so it,
No,
there it
sharp
is.
So I did have it right. Okay.
well, no, it's a C natural in here, right?
There's no sharp on the
Oh,
C
I see.
line.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
You were just playing what was in the tune, right? Yeah, so it's a C natural. You were right. It's a low one.
It's the,
Yes.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was teaching myself the C sharp.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I can manually.
Yeah.
I kept going from 2 to 3, but I'm so used to my fingers being sort of this part, my 3 would end up in between the lines instead of down here. So I was playing not A3. I was playing D like this.
Okay.
Like throughout the entire song.
Okay, so
Kept catching myself
Scotland,
in
the
my-
Brave, the whole tune with the repeats, right? All right, I'll tell you what, we're not going to put the repeat in because then we have to go all the way back to the beginning and do it all back over again. Okay. So let's do it all the way through. Okay. Here we go. Starting on open D. So I think what I'm going to do is challenging Val and Selena, because you've already gone through this repertoire before. What I'm going to challenge you with is get rid of the fingerings over the top of it. Now I want you to read the music. Okay, so both you and Selena, because these two are already doing it. All right.
Okay.
And Terry, you're good where you're at right now. Okay. So let's go on to Mari's wedding, which we did last night, which you guys did fabulous, by the way.
I was really focusing on Skull and the Brave because I honestly thought that's what we were doing. So
Okay.
yeah, Mari's was super easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
absolutely.
one, we'll nail that one.
I know. It totally is.
You guys sounded great.
They did sound great. All right. So we're going to do the repeats at the end of the second line and the fourth line. Okay? Here we go. Ready? This is like the song that never ends, right? You can just keep on going through it and going through it and going through it and going through it. So when you come to the last 2 bars of the last line, slow it way down. So. And then it gives it some sort of a conclusion.
Yeah.
First time I've ever actually been able to play that with you guys.
Look at that.
That felt good.
Yay.
Good job.
All right. So what did we do on 100 Pipers? We did part A with the repeat. Okay. How did this one go this week, people?
It didn't.
It didn't.
To be
Okay.
honest,
At least you're honest,
Yeah.
right?
So we were practicing 5 numbers, right? It was just 2 notes.
Pumpkins and chocolates, right?
What?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's 100 pipers, so 5 would be 1/20th. So I was taking out the first 2 notes and saying that was all we had. To
That's all we
practice.
had. That's all you had to practice, right?
The only thing we had to practice was
Yeah.
That was it, right?
So remember, it's the pumpkin and chocolate. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let's try the A part. Ready? Here we go. Starting on open A. Stop. We didn't go on to the B part.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Oh, so we're just doing the first 2 lines.
Yeah. So remember, we put the repeat in. Okay, we didn't do the B part this week. We just did the A part. So let's take it and go back to the beginning on that A2, right at the repeat sign there. Okay, so 2. Okay, we're lost here. Okay, so we played it all the way through the first part. Okay, we were going to do the repeat, but you guys decided you wanted to go on to the B part.
So we're going on to the B part.
Yeah. So
we were going back to the beginning.
yeah. Okay. So we are going back to the beginning. Okay, we are going to. Yeah, we're going back to A.
And we're doing it twice?
Yeah, we just did it once.
We're doing the second
So now we got the repeat.
So
we're going to go
starting
back
at
to
the
the A2 and do it again.
So we're starting at the repeat
Okay.
line.
A2, okay? At the very beginning or at the beginning of the tune. You're not going to do the A open, A1, or the A or the B, okay? Because that's the pickup notes to get into the tune.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
we already did at the
Which
end.
we already
Right.
did, okay? So let's start it with the C sharp or A2 for those. So 2. Slur it out. Stop there. Okay, how many of you were putting the slurs in that part? Yay, and Val was?
Are those lines underneath the slurs?
Yeah, that's right. So that means you're going to do them in one bow, whether it be an up bow or a down bow. It depends
I
on
wasn't
where
actually giving myself enough bow for them, so my slurs were looking like this.
Okay. Just remember, yeah, you're going to break your bow into 2. But this is also a fast tune. So you're going to break your bow like near here.
Basically,
Okay?
just
You don't
up
want to
top.
get here because it's kind of... Can you imagine? If you have too much, you want to do it. And it's really, really small. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me play the B part for you. Okay. that's the pickup to get back into the B part again. Okay, and then you're going to follow it through until just before box number 1, that B or A1. You're going to skip over box 1 because you've already played that, and you're going to go right over to box number 2 where you've got 2 A's. Okay, see where we're at? All right, so let's take it from the B part. So you're starting on the C sharp or the A2. Okay, here we go. Slur it up. Box number 1 now. Pick up and get back into it. C sharp. Up, bows. Up again. Box number 2 and end on the open A. And A again. Okay, does everybody get that? Okay,
I had to cut.
good. All right, we're going over to the next tune. So I will play this for you if you want to record it. Other than that, it's on the YouTube channel, so
Soldier's Joy. So.
Soldier's Joy.
I thought it said jog. I did not realize it said joy.
Okay, here we go. Soldier's Joy. Okay, so that's slow. It's slow because this is actually a hornpipe. So a hornpipe, you can imagine the guys on the decks of the old sailing ships, right? It's fairly fast. Okay, about that fast. Oh, obviously, we're not going to get it up to that kind of speed. But, all right, so first thing, what notes are going to be low? Take a look at your key signature. You got 2 sharps. So
The
what?
G3 is going to be low. Is
Uh,
there as well?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah,
The G3
so you're-
would be low.
it will be on your line, right? Okay.
There is not-
Okay.
There's no G3.
D3.
Oh, D.
D3.
Oh.
Yeah,
D3.
D3. Because there is no G3s.
Oh.
Okay. And if there was a G3, that's a C. Okay. So that would make it a C sharp. We're set for C natural on our lines. So that means you're going to stretch it over. But there is none. So let's not even worry about that.
But there's
Okay.
also an F sharp.
So there is F sharps. Yes, Aiden. Right. So the F sharps are going to be on your line. Okay. So that's the top one. So that's the one on the E string, right? The one on the D string, okay, is also going to be on your line,
The second.
right?
So they're all on the line. There's
Not all of them. No. We're missing one. We're missing one sharp. So that means that note's going to be low. What note are we missing? What sharp are we missing to make everything on the line? Okay, we've only got 2. So F's and C's. right?
I have no
See,
idea
I
what's
was
the
gonna
other one
say
that we
C.
have on the lines as sharps.
Okay, so let's take a look at your key signature again. If we had a sharp going through the top space, so that top space, you see where the F is going through the line. The next one above that is G. Do we have a sharp going through that top space or the one above the F sharp? No. So what does that mean?
G's natural.
G is a natural. So that means then that your high G's, which is your second finger on your E, is going to become a low note.
So this one?
Yes.
Oh, I did not.
Yes.
See, that's right.
I didn't have that marked in mine.
Okay. So if you need to highlight it,
E2.
you can highlight it. Okay.
Is this the E low?
Yes. Yes. That's right. So your E2 or your high G's will be low. Okay. Your third finger on your D, which is also a G, okay, is going to be on your line.
We
Okay.
don't have a G.
But we
So
don't
this
have
is-
any G's that are sharp, so everything is going to be,
This is the D scale.
this is the A scale. Oh, this is the D scale. No, you're right, Terry. Sorry.
So E2 is low. So you highlight that
Yeah.
one.
So your high G's are low. Your low G's are going to be on your line. Okay. Now,
So am I highlighting it or not?
I
you
don't
are
have
not highlighting the D3. The D3,
But the E2,
yes, you are.
Just
It's
the
highlighted.
E2.
Just the
E2
E2.
is the only one we need
Yeah.
to notice not being
Yeah.
on the line.
So, and we'll refer to it as a high G, right?
Yeah,
Or
high
a G natural, if you want to go that way. There you go. There's your theory lesson for today. All right. All right. So we're going to do the A part. We've got we've got two slurs, both in the first line. Okay. So the first two notes are your pickup note, and those will also be reflected at the end of box number 1. You've got another second and third, which will get you back into the repeat. Okay. All right. Here we go. Starting on F sharp or D2. High B, slur it up. Slur it up. Okay, let's stop it there for a moment. Are we?
I'm lost.
lost.
I'm
I don't
There's
know
the-
why.
There's
Like,
the repeat.
You know,
Repeat.
I'm
yeah,
just,
no, I know the
Okay.
repeat, but it's as
I
soon
got
as,
lost
as
too.
what is there some so A2? Does it go to A go to A and then B, A B, or is it D2? Does it go back to D2?
where are we here?
Right here. So the first I get lost right between. So I get the pickup, but right from A. But does it go to B A B?
Okay, so A,
Yeah.
F sharp.
So that is it's a D. It's not because I go to the
Yeah.
A2. So that's
Okay.
that's what's
You're reading music. all
and
right?
that's basically
So- Yeah, because I think what happened on this here, I did some string changes, but there's sometimes I didn't do the string changes.
yeah.
Okay, so we
So I
are
need to
looking
fo-
at,
focus on that.
if you want to do that, the
because right
next
here it looks
note,
like A2, it looks like a B. So I was reading the fingerings,
right,
and that's not. It's supposed to be.
so it's
D2.
supposed to be a D2.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
supposed to
D2.
be a D2. So an
And
F
then,
sharp.
I did that too.
And
Maybe
then a
that's
D.
where I was
That's
messing up.
I heard that same thing too. It's just a translation between the fingerings
Absolutely.
and then reading them.
Yeah.
So it's a D2.
It's
and
a
then
D2.
a D open and D2 again.
And then you go for the next one is an A open,
A open.
right?
Yeah.
And then okay, the second to last bar. So you've got an
Yeah,
A
it's
open,
D.
a D2 there. Okay.
On the first line?
on the first line.
Say it again.
So you've got
Which bar?
okay, so you're looking at bar number 1, 2, 3. Okay,
A
so
open.
A open, D2,
D2.
open D, D2 again, 3, 1, 1. Okay, so and it's all in the D string.
D
That one.
Yeah, that's where
Okay.
I was messing up. Yeah.
And then if you're looking at the second line, okay, you're looking at A open, D2, okay,
That's
and then
where I messed up.
yeah, then open, yeah,
D.
a D2, and then open A there, and then that's the 3 is on the A, and then the E open, and then the first it's straightforward from there. We've got fingerings and all the rest of them. So as I said, if you can this week, go through it, but I want you to see if you can not look at the fingerings and figure out where this is going to be on your violin. Now, what I'm going to bring in next week, I meant to bring it with me, but I forgot today, is it actually is a picture of the violin fingerboard, okay? And it has all of the note names, okay? So it'll show you where your lines are.
We have that.
No, I don't think so. Not
We
this
had
one.
paper with them, so.
Anyway, the little circles will show you the note names, okay? So that when you're looking at it, you can kind of go, okay, this is where this is going to be, all right? Just remembering what the note names are going to be. It's even more in depth than that.
Okay.
Even more in depth.
not-
Yeah, that's a yeah, that's a
Yeah, no, this one is really in depth.
It's
So,
really hard. Like
I know.
all these years I've
I
been
know.
doing the fingering.
I know.
And it's hard.
And you know what?
Unlearn it,
Yeah, because I've been doing it since I started.
This is where your challenge is now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
I know.
So the challenge
We all come at
is
different
I know,
spaces.
yeah.
you know the tune
Yeah.
because you've played it.
Yeah.
But now you're experiencing playing the notes now.
Yeah.
So this is where your
Yeah.
challenge is, and Selena's too.
Yeah, I know.
Love you, Selena.
It's so good that they're starting it earlier.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, so where did we get to? I think we kind of
I don't
stopped
know.
all the way through. Okay, let's go back and let's do it again. Okay.
At the beginning.
Yeah. So for the first time.
We had
Okay.
gotten to the repeat, but we didn't get past the first bar after.
Okay. So let's just go back to the beginning. We'll do it all back over again.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. Starting with the 2 pickups. Up. Up. Starting on open A. The second box here now, and ending on 3, and 3 again. Okay, so you're just going to do the A part this time, okay? All right, I think that's good. Let's go and write down our homework now.
I actually did that.
You're so good.
I've finally broken the barrier of being able to read this music properly. See, throwing yourself at a wall for 3 weeks straight does have an effect.
Is that what I need to do?
That's what I did.
Okay, so
I
this
just sit on the
is
performance and I got
November
bigger.
the 8th,
It's the
19th. Is it the 18th?
It's the
Right.
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Thursday was the 16th. Okay, so your G, your D, your A, scales, first exercise.
Huh?
The first exercise in the,
Scales and arpeggios.
Yeah.
The first. We're going back to the first one.
Yep. So G, D, A, arpeggios. Now there's one in there where it's got 5. Okay, so do the last one on that page. I can't remember which one that is actually.
A.
Is it A? Okay, so on the A then, go to the next one. So it would be number 5 in that one, but the rest of them will do all of this same thing. Okay. So next week we're going to learn a new scale. All right, we're going to learn the C scale. Yes. Yeah, for sure. And that one's going to be a bit of a challenge because we've got a stretched finger over your 4th line. It's almost the beginning of 3rd position. Okay. We're not quite there yet, but that's what we're going to be learning for next week. Okay. All right. So that's for your scales, for your rhythms. You're doing jingle bells. Okay. And then I want you, even though we're learning new tunes, I want you to go back to the beginning and you're continuing to play 7-step, Scotland the Brave, Mari's Wedding, and now you're on to Soldier's Joy, okay? Because for one thing, if we keep up the repertoire, when and if we have another community event that we want to play at, we've got repertoire that we don't have to go back and go, oh shoot, I haven't looked at this for 2 months and I can't do it, okay? I want to keep that up because this is, okay, I'm just going to shut this off for a moment.